these drops. And if you are a guest, put a 1 in the chat. We want to see all of our guests. So as everybody is still coming on, we're going to give everybody just another minute to come on in. So thankful y'all are in. And if you are a dropper and a guest, put a 1 in the chat. And we will get started. And I think somebody's already started our recording for us.
Yes.
So let us get started. Well, I am Michelle McKay. Welcome to Why You Need These Drops. And I am here tonight with my amazing power partner, Cynthia Bolden. So thankful to have you, Cynthia, on. And we have an amazing guest tonight, y'all. I cannot wait for y'all to hear from Petra Fontenot. She has such an amazing testimony. She is a retired pharmacist, and I just cannot wait for y'all to hear her story. So I am not going to delay. Petra, we want you to take it away and tell us why you need these drops.
Okay, thank you so much, Michelle, for having me on tonight. As Michelle said, I am a retired pharmacist. I am 68 years old. I spent many decades in the pharmaceutical industry. But more important, while we're here tonight, is I am a thyroid and breast cancer survivor. I walked over 6 years with the cane. I was listed as an asthmatic for over 35 years. I have arthritis in every joint in my body on cholesterol meds. But first and foremost, I want to tell you up front, we do not cure, treat, or diagnose anything. But I am here to tell you, I am a living example. It is never too late to regain your health. And what I'd like to do is show you how I did this. Okay. And I'm going to share my screen and show you right off the bat. Tell me when you can see my screen, Michelle.
Yes, we can see it. There you go.
Well, I can't. There I am.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, here I am. Now, if you look at the screen, okay, I basically had every one of these symptoms, every one of them. Can you hear me, Michelle?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Great.
I had the mood swings, I had the headaches, I had the night sweats, the food craving, hot flashes, insomnia, fatigue, weight gain. Now, once I started on these body balancing drops, which I came by them by accident, I was just trying to support my daughter. I wasn't going to have anything to do with it. Um, but I started taking them, and immediately I started, all these symptoms started going away. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. Okay. And I am off all my asthmatic medication. I'm off all my arthritis medication, my cholesterol medication. For the first time in 24 years, my bone density is in the green zone. So these definite drops have helped me unbelievable, as they have helped so many other people. But the company that produces them is Partner Co. And we are better together. You might have not heard of this company. We've only been around for 3 years. Okay. But what's so important about this company is that we have proven products. We have over 100 products. And guys, I started out on the body balancing drops. Okay. That is our flagship product that you need to start out on, because if your hormones are not balanced, everything else is going to be totally out of whack. Okay. You're going to have decreased energy, and these products will help you in that area. We've got clean energy drinks, your immune system. My body was full of inflammation just for every reason. I mean, just the toxins in our air, stress levels. Okay, with these products, particularly the drops, I'm sleeping better now. I have more energy than I ever thought I could have. But these products are so clean. They are backed by nature. They're tested. They're proven. We have an unbelievable medical team of physicians, pharmacists, nurses, chiropractors. I mean, you name it, we've got it. We've got over 200 published clinical studies. I mean, these are the cleanest products I've ever seen on the market, because I've taken supplements all my life, but I've never seen anything like these products. Okay. Now, the products that we're talking about is these two little bottles here. Okay. If you take these two bottles 3 times a day. You're going to drop twice the weight from diet alone. They're all natural, they're stimulant, hormone free. And what's going to happen is when your body gets out of whack, your cortisol level goes up, you have no control over craving sugar, salt, fats. Well, when you take these drops, they're going to calm you down like nothing I have ever seen. And what's going to happen is it's going to help balance your hormones. It's going to curb your appetite. You're going to have increased energy. Your metabolism is going to go up. Your mood's going to get better. My husband said these are my happy drops. He never wants me to stop taking them. Okay. They support your thyroid. Okay. They also stabilize your blood sugar. You've heard of pre-diabetes. You've heard of metabolic syndrome. I mean, these drops help with insulin resistance like I have never seen anything. And they're all natural. They're homeopathic, which I love that. Okay, the drops come with an approved food list. This is just eating clean, eating good food like our mothers fed us. And what happens with your cortisol when it lowers down, okay, you're going to start craving these good foods. I was a sugar addict, trust me, my whole life. Now my body craves protein, vegetables. We call it the liquid discipline because when your cortisol gets out of whack, sometimes you don't have the willpower, the discipline to eat the way that we should. Okay. I'm going to go through these screens of these people, and you can see that these drops help all walks of life, ladies, men, mothers. I mean, there's belly fat, even the ones that are in good shape, it just helps them get in better shape. Now, Dr. Crystal is one of my favorite stories because she actually has lost more weight than she weighs now. But look at all the inflammation in her face. And that's how I can relate because my body was full of inflammation. So these drops help everyone across the board, men and women. Now, you're probably saying, how do I get these drops? And you might already be a customer, okay? That whoever invited you to this call, get back with them because that's one thing I love about Partner Co. I love having options. So we just want you to partner with us, however better it helps you. Now, as a customer, you probably bought your drops from a brand partner. The way that they were able to get those is we buy in bulk and we pass that savings on to you because if you went straight to the company, you would pay about $200 a month. Chances are you bought these for $160 a month, okay? Which is great. If you want to remain a customer, that's great. However, we have a way that you can get yours just like the person that sold them to you by paying a one-time fee, $29.95, never to pay it again, only one time. This opens you up to your own virtual store, however you want to use it with back offices and with all the tools you need. This company gives you every tool that you would need to be successful. For example, if you would like to buy a 4-pack, okay, now we say that you need to be on these drops at least 90 to 120 days to see the total effect of what it's going to do following the approved food list. So you could basically say, I've got a 4-month supply, or you could use a box, sell the others free, and basically have yours for free. And that opens you up to social media, which basically all this means is that you copy and paste. I mean, you don't even have to think how to respond to people. And that's what happened with me. I was only going to be a customer to my daughter because I only wanted to take the drops. Okay. But what happened was people started asking me, what are you doing? You seem happier. You've lost weight. And I have lost 25 pounds. I've been able to keep it off for 2 years. I've never been able to do that. So who was I to keep this as a secret? I couldn't keep this as a secret. So now I am building a business. We would love to have you come on board, but we've got the 4-pack. You can even buy bigger packs and make more profit. We really don't care how you do it. Okay. We just want you on board to partner with us. Okay. Imagining helping people feel as good as you feel. And just like Michelle McKay says, we have to get these drops in the hands of billions of people. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I can go much deeper in depth with my testimony if you would like for me to. Give me a call. However, I can help you. I am here to help anybody that wants to help themselves or other people. Thank you, Michelle.
Well, my goodness, I know Cynthia is going to have some things to follow up, but Cynthia, you go first and then I'm going to talk after.
Oh my goodness. I almost feel like saying mic drop. Petra, what a testimony. And your presentation was so awesome. Thank you so much. Hearts are everywhere. So this is awesome. And claps. So guys, I mean, she said it best. It's never too late. And that's a hard cry for myself to let people know if you are breathing, we can be sharing. And to share these drops, and Michelle says again, to get these drops in the hands of billions. And I like to say, how good can you really feel? Did Petra not really demonstrate that tonight? To have those problems and to let the body get some cellular nutrition in the body and let the body do the work that it was designed to do. Again, we have to say we don't treat, cure, diagnose, but her story says it all. So, Petra, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing an awesome testimony and great presentation. And I have to say, thank you for Mary Catherine, because I am telling you, that's my girl too. So for those of you that don't know, her daughter, who has a phenomenal testimony, I'm sure a lot have heard, and we are here in the future. Love her dearly. So Partner Co brings us good health, prosperity, and a great community and family. Michelle?
Well, Petra, you just did an amazing job. And we do have a couple more minutes. I do want you to talk a little bit more about your testimony because as a retired pharmacist, and your husband is a retired physician as well, I want you to just talk from the aspect of where you have been in your life with pharmaceuticals versus now amazing cellular nutrition through supplementation. What can you tell people? Like, give us a comparison of having been a pharmacist all those years, and then now, were you surprised that it's the cellular nutrition that changed?
Oh my gosh, shocked. Absolutely. Michelle, I felt like I was going to be on, I mean, every time I went to the doctor, they would just put me on something else, something else, something else. And, you know, I talk about aging a lot when I'm talking with other people, because I honestly thought you get to an age in your life and society has programmed us to where your life is over. You just kind of just coast it on out. You're supposed to feel bad. You're supposed to have aches and pains. And that's kind of where I was. I thought, okay, well, I'll just coast on out until these drops came into my life. And I am off so many medications. Like I said, I am no longer an asthmatic, listed an asthmatic. I'm off all three of my arthritis drugs. Okay. I went in for my annual checkup 2 weeks ago. My doctor thought that I had changed doctors because he said, you hadn't been in here to see me. And he ran my blood work twice because he thought it was someone else's. I mean, blood work doesn't lie. Okay. And for the first time in 24 years, my bone density test is in the green zone. Okay. Now, I just talked about the drops. If anybody else wants me to talk about the other products, please give me a call, because the drops started this. And I just, after meeting with Dr. Ray Strand at one of the meetings, he just advised me to change over supplements, because I have always taken supplements my whole life. Okay. But all supplements are not the same. I've never seen any supplements like the company that with Partner Co. I mean, they're just clean products. And as a pharmacist, that's what really hit home with me when I found out that they had invested in an FDA approved lab facility. That is huge, huge in the pharmaceutical industry. Okay. And so I can't tell you how excited I am. I'm, like we say, I am a lifer. Okay. And I don't care what anybody says. I really think that we should find some way to put these drops in the water system, because it would just help all of us tremendously. But I am back exercising every day, and one of the most exciting things that I never dreamed I would be doing is I joined a rowing club for breast cancer survivors. Okay. I never dreamed in a million years that I would be doing something like that at 68 years old. I mean, and I feel amazing. And I'm not taking anything away from the pharmaceutical medical industry, because they do serve a purpose. But I feel like in this day and time that we have to be our own advocate for our own health. And we know our bodies better than anybody else.
That's right. That is so true. And Petra, you hit the nail on the head. I mean, and having been, how many years were you a pharmacist?
40.
Yeah. And I was a
30,
nurse
yeah,
for
30, 35. Yeah,
39
35.
years. And
Mhm.
so you're right. Our minds were focused on pharmaceuticals and
Right.
what the medical industry could do for us. And not, even though you were on supplements, it's not the
Right.
same, right? When
Nope.
they're clean and quality
Oh my
like
gosh.
they are now, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Without fail.
Well, your
Yeah.
testimony has touched so
Mm.
many tonight. Thank you so much for sharing.
Well, thank you for
And
having me.
and
Michelle,
we are, yes,
can we get one question answered really, really quick in the chat?
Sure.
absolutely,
The
absolutely.
question is, we have quite a few, just kind of wanted Petra to mention some of the products she was taking along
Um,
with the drops.
Well, I went to a meeting not long ago. Oh, it was last weekend actually, and my thing was I'm basically taking everything except the children's chewable vitamins.
Uh, and I
but but no, seriously, I started out with the drops, okay, and then I switched to the optimals, okay, the Renew, the Moa, the Limu, the Noni. Okay, I've become a huge component of Burn. Okay, I did the challenge, the body balancing challenge last summer, and really got serious with using the Pure Nourish shakes. And if anybody wants what I did during that 28 days, I will be happy to send it to you, because I even surprised myself and came in first place. I lost 9.75% body fat, which I didn't even realize was a big thing. But I stuck to the system for 28 days. The probiotic. Let me see. Oh, Elite. Oh my gosh, I forgot Elite. I do renew twice a day. I do it at night, and then my first drink in the morning after my black coffee is a combination of Elite and Renew together. Okay. So I mean, it's basically in my budget. And actually what has happened by putting all these, I feel so much better in the energy I have and everything. But what is exciting about it is my grocery budget has gone down, because my body, just like you said, my body is getting the cellular nutrition that it needs. And this is the easiest system as far as taking. Once you get on a routine, and I am on a routine, I travel with everything. I mean, everything. Yeah. So if anybody, I will be happy to put my number in there. If anybody wants to get in touch with me, I'll be more than happy to tell you exactly what I do on a daily basis.
Well, we appreciate that so much, Petra. Well, for any of the guests that are on, I mean, Petra just has an amazing testimony, like I said, and coming from the pharmaceutical industry and onto natural cellular supplementation, great cellular nutrition through our supplementation. To me, that's huge. That is
I
huge.
forgot the finale. Finale Everglow. I mean, oh my gosh.
I love it.
Yeah.
So she is truly on everything except for the children's vitamins.
Right. I really am.
I love it. Well, you guys, we always tell people join in where you fit in. We know the drops are the key. the key to
Yes.
getting your health back
Yes.
to feeling amazing, or like Cynthia Bolden likes to say, let's see how good you can really feel. And then, of course, you can start adding a few things on like Petra did. So once you get your body balanced, then we'll work with you to according to what issues you're having or symptoms you're experiencing. Y'all, we don't just deal with symptoms, we deal with the root
Right.
cause of your symptom. Okay, so we are
Right.
helping you solve problems in your health,
Mhm.
get to the root cause. And that's why each and every one of us are feeling so much better, is because we are not just addressing symptoms, we're getting
Mhm.
to the actual cause. And so
Right.
that part I love. So you guys, you're going to get
Mhm.
to hear from Petra's daughter, Mary Catherine Ewing, who Petra's the one who introduced these drops to Mary Catherine, right? And because you wanted her to have an opportunity to get a change in her life, you kind of open it up for us if you want to. Petra, you're muted. Unmute for me. There you go. Oh, you're still muted. Let's see, you're still muted. We don't want to lose you. Okay, if you're on your phone or your iPad, it should be at the very top. Or Mary Catherine, if you're still on, you can give us an intro to what you're going to
Okay,
talk about. There you go.
can you hear
Yes,
me
she
now?
is.
Okay,
There she
okay.
is. Yes.
No, real quick. Okay, the only way that I could get Mary Catherine to take the drops was I agreed to take the drops. I had no interest in doing the drops at all. Okay, but the only way I could get her to take them was I promised. I said, well, we'll do it together. So we were the closet droppers. I couldn't even tell my husband we were doing them. Yeah.
I love that part of your story. It's so amazing. So you guys, Petra just opened up the door for another amazing testimony next week. So make sure if you are a brand partner with us that you get your droppers on this call next Monday night, okay? So you've got two assignments. If you are a guest, get back with the person who invited you on this call and get them to tell you how you can get your drops at the greatest discount. If you missed it, if you missed Petra's presentation, you missed making sure that you can get these drops at the greatest discount. We don't want you buying retail, so there is a way to get the greatest discount. And then if you are a brand partner and you invited guests, make sure you follow up with that guest immediately following this call and get them on a call with one of us to help them see that getting their drops at the best discount is the best way to go. Okay. Well, you guys have an amazing night. I am so excited to have each and every one of you on here. Thank you for being on this call. It's an honor to have you. And we want to help you change your life. And it starts with the drops. Good night, everybody. Have a
Good night,
great night.
everyone.